your mum and nani or whoever are the female influences in your life really determine how you look at makeup and skincare and stuff like that. Makeup and getting ready was never a thing. She didn't let me own a blow dryer till like 2 years ago. I literally didn't have a blow dryer. This is like my main secret that I'm very proud of, but I have now shared it with the world. The rose water being the top ingredient, and then always some amount of turmeric and honey in different ways.
Actresses have always been known to look their flawless best, but behind those layers of makeup is where the actual beauty lies. So today we have with us Sanjana Sanghi, who is here to share all her beauty secrets. Welcome to Pinkvilla.
Thanks, Priyanka. Thanks for having me.
How does your skincare look like? Are you like a fussy, like a 20 product person, or you make do with your 3 favorites?
You know, Priyanka, I am like, so Sanjana, before becoming like a full-time actor, I've been acting since I was a kid, but in school and in college, I was that reckless like teenager who just took everything for granted. I think your mum and nani or whoever are the female influences in your life really determine how you look at makeup and skincare and stuff like that. So I never, even when we go for weddings, I just see my mom put one line of kajal. That's it, and like maximum one lipstick. So it was never a makeup and getting ready was never a thing. She didn't let me own a blow dryer till like 2 years ago. I literally didn't have a blow dryer. So I think now that life is very different, and I get to kind of interact with some amazing artists, makeup artists and hair stylists who like, I'm constantly like this curious child who's seeing all their tricks, because there's so much that they kind of, advise you on. I discovered this like a year ago, where I kind of put my face wash and put like a little bit of cold cream, and then I put rose water on top of that. So what happens is like it becomes this nice kind of texture on your face. And take a cotton pad, and when you remove that, you'll see like layers of dirt, literally, because living in cities with the pollution and everything, that's the amount of dirt that settles on our face.
Yeah.
So I just make sure that I do that in the morning and after the day, regardless of anything else. And this is like my main secret that I'm very proud of, but I have now shared it with the world.
I'm so glad you did it. That now, is there a home remedy that you swear by? You know, like you mentioned, your nani and your mom and all of them, you've been influenced by them. So, is there some home remedy that, that has been passed down generations of Ghar Ka Nuskha that you use?
Again, without realizing, there are a few, because so I don't know what this thing about like taking any fruit for my mum and nani, like just fruits and like kind of slapping them onto the face has been a thing. And I don't even know that in those katoris what all used to be there sometimes. Sometimes I could tell that there's a lot of haldi in there. There used to be honey and mixtures of that. But jab mere samne aata tha, I used to do it. Now left to my own means, I'm not religious about it at all. But those are the ones that work far better. So honestly, rose water being the top ingredient, and then always some amount of turmeric and honey in different ways, I think are good features. Yeah.
And when it comes to your hair care, I can see you have like a voluminous mane. So how do you take care of your hair?
But for hair, I've realized that what you eat is everything. The moment my diet becomes imbalanced, or I'm not taking care of the food that I'm eating, or I'm too stressed, hair fall is an instant. And I've noticed that direct relationship. So for hair, making sure that I love eating sumptuous big meals. I don't eat junk, but I eat a lot of food. And the moment I stop eating a lot of food, I've noticed that the hair suddenly starts acting up.
If you had to try one person's skincare routine, or one person who you think has flawless skin, who would it be?
I've always felt that I've always loved Deepika and Katrina's skin, and I know that for the amount of like work that goes on, how challenging it could be amidst that much kind of stress and pace to keep that up. So I'm sure the discipline and regimen behind that is incredible, and I think those two for sure for me would be top of the list.
Now, this brings us to an end of the beauty questions we have for you, and we'll swiftly move on to fashion. If you have to describe your style in 3 words, what would it be?
Super basic, chic, and monochromish always.
If you could wear just one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Other than the classics that we've discussed, it'll be kurta, jeans with a beautiful pair of jhumkas, because that was my college vibe. I went to Delhi University, and it's a part of my DNA.
Okay, like you mentioned, you would want to steal Anushka's style. If you were to be her stylist for a day, what would you dress her up in?
That would be fun. I would put her into classics, a beautiful white shirt with a great pair of jeans, and probably give like a really nice pair of statement-y earrings, and a cool pair of like boots, just really hardcore leather boots. I think that mixture of slightly, boho and classic really suits her.
And Deepika Padukone?
I'll just probably keep staring. I'd like freeze. I wouldn't be able to use my mind at all. But I love Deepika in saris. So I just, any of a classic like Sabya piece or something, I just think she looks unbelievable.
Lastly, Katrina Kaif.
I know Katrina loves florals, and we've seen her in a lot of those. So I would probably like go as far out from that and put her like in a nice grey kind of tight grey ganji, with like a cool pair of like black corduroy pants or something. Something that she tends to do less, maybe.
Something way, way far from her
go to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that completes our segment with you for today. Thank you so much, Sanjana, for joining in and sharing all your beauty and fashion secrets.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you so much.